That's what made us confront it, because fans were coming up to both of us left and right. Interviewers are asking, see, coming off of the Biggie, Tupac, beef, where both of them ended up dead, a lot of media figures wouldn't really ask me and Chamillionaire about our beef off of fear of it might ignite something.
Power wall in that Cooper still ain't talking. Money speak, all that bullshit keep walking.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
And I really was like, I'm more, because I'm older, I be trying to make sure I get a right impression and the right. I want to be a bridge instead of a wall. So you trying to figure out a way to make everybody love each other.
Bridges. You know what I'm saying?
I be trying to figure it out. Like, how can we make to where everybody get on? And I know that's not realistic,
even
man.
For them, like,
that's not realistic.
I think. Well, I mean, some of it's timing, some of it's you gotta work through. Some of it's like me and Chamillionaire beefing. Okay, is there gonna be a reconciliation? Well, obviously there has been.
Yeah, of course.
Go back to the time when we got our problems and issues. Is there gonna be a reconciliation? Well, these things have to happen for there to be a reconciliation. One, if the beef is one-sided and it's me talking trash about him in every interview and in every rap and him not responding, then he always gonna feel a certain way. And he might not, or if it's him always talking, I might always feel a certain way. So, being that neither one of us really spoke on it too much, it didn't get out of control. Also,
no, that was a real cool beef
for us.
Yeah, that was real cool.
Yeah.
Like we was really kind of rooting for you. I feel like it's our stuff is our stuff.
Yeah.
Like you guys was real stand up about it. I love when Pimp came and checked y'all all.
Power wall in that Cooper still ain't talking. Money speak, all that bullshit keep walking.
Yeah.
I loved all that because I'm older than Pimp and Bun, so I loved all that.
Beforehand, he'd call me, and some of these things I remember being in certain places and he'd call me. I remember being in the airport and him coming up to me, sitting down, we waiting on our plane to come back to Houston. He like, man, what's up with you and old Cooper, man? What's up? And me just saying, man, we doing our own thing. He doing his thing, I'm doing his thing. Basically, we both like the other person, we just doing our own thing. And him being like, man, y'all leaving so many crumbs on the table, man. Y'all tripping. Y'all need to put that shit to the side. Y'all got opportunities now that not gonna be here in 10 years when y'all squash y'all beef. You gonna squash your beef in 10 years anyway. Might as well do it now and make some money. And E40 had already been telling me and Chamillionaire the same thing. These are the only two people in the world, by the way. In the world.
They would come to you.
They would come to. So a lot of people like Bun would stay out of it.
Of course.
Most people would stay out of it. They would, when you with me, you with me. When you with him, you don't bring up that.
But that's not the way Pimp be a Pimp.
Pimp is
different. It's them two different things, man. I know he said Chameleon gave him a car or something.
Yeah.
Chameleon gave me the bitch. She was already a star.
So it was a lot going on where he had a relationship with both of y'all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, also we were his, we came up inspired by them.
That's right.
And we weren't afraid to let people know. I wrote him in jail. He wrote him in jail. I believe, so we both were big fans of him. We were also very careful on how we represented for him, not in a clout chasing way, but in a way where we trying to, hey, you think I'm cold? You ain't heard of UGK? Like one of those kind of ways. And at the end of the day, we were fans, of him, huge fans. But him coming to us and really sharing that with us, it planted, E40 planted the seeds, you know what I'm saying? And then Pimp C kind of tilled the crop, he watered it and everything. But then when Pimp C put us in the song on Knocking Those Down,
Power wall in that Cooper still ain't talking. Money speak, all that bullshit keep walking.
That's what made us confront it, because fans were coming up to both of us left and right. Interviewers are asking, see, coming off of the Biggie, Tupac, beef, where both of them ended up dead, a lot of media figures wouldn't really ask me and Chamillionaire about our beef off of fear of it might ignite something. Mm-hmm. And I say something about him, now he's got to, tit for tat. He's got to say something about me. And then I got to say something about him, he got to say something about me. So a lot of media people on radio interviews or whatever interviews we were doing, they wouldn't even ask us out of sensitivity to, they don't want to make it worse than it is. So now Pimp C says, fuck all that, and he put in the song, and we got fans left and right coming up to us, hey, when y'all gonna get back together? When y'all gonna get back together? And we both got it, knowing that we got it, look, it's Pimp C saying it, so it ain't gonna be, fuck that, I ain't getting back to fuck him.
Didn't he come back with another verse? It was a remix.
They talk, but they ain't rapping yet. But it's a start though.
Think that Paul and Chamillionaire talking but ain't rapping yet. It's a start though. We're knocking down though.
We're knocking down though.
He came back and he said, he said somebody was still on. He talking about Tip and Flip was still bullshit. That's I remember that. So it was a second part, and I was like, man. So I see it. You could see the movement of it. I thought that was so dope.
I thought it was too. And I got a shout out. I got 2 shout outs from Pimp C.
Yeah.
Shit. And neither one of them was something bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I got 2 shout outs. You shout me out.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.